What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream here at Daily Grind Fantasy. My name is Dustin. Today we're going to be trying to find value using a plus EV optimizer known as Daily Grind Fantasy to compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to PrizePicks, Underdog, ParlayPlay, Better, all of these DFS apps that you guys know about and hopefully do have. If you don't have them, you can use code DGF to sign up. You'll get your deposit bonuses across all those apps. Yeah, I was gone Friday, did a morning stream Thursday, was gone Friday, was on a bachelor party trip for a buddy of mine. Had a good time. The liver's still kicking, but back, well rested, and ready to place some bets here today, Monday. Let's get into it. New week, gotta love it. Yeah, hit the like button, of course. 66 people, 10 likes. Can have a better ratio than that. Let's see. So everybody's talking about Better in the chat. Yeah, Better has changed their payouts. Kind of told you volume needs to go up. David, check your volume. Good to see you back though, David. Either way, Better, yeah, change their payouts, right? So now the optimal picks are going to be, or the optimal slip types on Better are going to be 5-pick insured, get it at minus 121 odds. Oops, just clicking buttons around here, I guess. And 6-pick insured, still going to be the two optimal slip types. A little bit worse odds now, so obviously we're not going to be seeing as much value. Definitely still going to be able to find some value throughout the, lineup news and such. But I had kind of told you guys there's no chance that payout stays the way it was. It was just too good to be true, quite honestly. I don't know why they put that slip type out in the beginning where you're profiting 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and 20 extra 6 of 6. Wild. Absolutely bonkers. But is that Fliff play still available that you posted on Twitter? No, that has now been bumped. Actually. Love your work, bro. Definitely cash me. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's go. I don't do anything too special. I just simply take my plays straight from here, build them live with you guys majority of the time. Or not majority of the time, but for at least an hour here, you guys can see my process and how things are working. Okay. What the? Dude, like, you look like there's a ghost. My wife opens up the door, and then nothing comes out, and then the door just shuts down. I'm like, what is going on here? Thought I was getting attacked by a ghost. All right. Whew, all right. Jack me up on that one. I don't even know where I was going. To be honest with you guys, don't know where I was going. If you guys ever wonder what it's like to see a ghost, what it looks like when somebody sees a ghost, that's what it was. Like the door literally goes, stops. I look over. I was about to get up and go shut the door because I just thought maybe the wind pushed it open. And then I see the door just go backwards and not shut all the way. Freaking out a little bit, not gonna lie. All right. Anyways, let's start building out some slips. I don't even know where we're getting at, but let's build out slips. We have some value on PrizePicks right now, where we can have some positive correlation in our slip. So let's go ahead and do that. You guys know positive correlation, League of Legends, same team, overs, same team, unders, and over and an under on opposing teams that are facing each other. So we can go ahead and get some positive correlation. Let's see what we can do. So we have I think is how it's pronounced. Set the 3.5. These are 1-to-1 comparisons with Hot Streak, but Hot Streak being a dynamic payout platform that is going to take into consideration hopefully the sharp money that is coming in on these lines. Set the 3.5. We get it 1 kill higher, and reducing this minus 179 to the under of 3.5. So we'll take under. That just sounds funny. But Oh, it's way. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well. Okay, way. That was funny. RP, nah, not at the very second. So, build it on out, fellas. Build it on out with me. So they're playing IG, which is Invictus Gaming. So if we take way under 4.5, we have On and Leon, that both on the same team, overs. So positive correlation there. So we can go with, yeah, guys, look, I don't claim to be a professional vocabist. I don't even know if that's a word. Vocabist, whatever. Grammar, spelling, not my forte. As you guys just seen with that. All right, so we have positive correlation there. I'm going to go ahead and refresh, make sure we're not missing any plays that might pop up. We can jump right into two of these plays. Yeah, I like these two NBA plays here. Alex Caruso under 26.5 fantasy score, and Darius Garland under 38.5 fantasy score. Could add those in to our slip, and that would be our 5 flex. And Garland. All right, so now, I was wondering if that was going to happen. So what's going on here is it's going to payout shift. We don't want to play a payout shift, guys. So we could just cut out. Let's cut out lay-in, as it's technically our worst play, right? But we still should be able to take one on each side, unless it's not going to let us. Might have to take both overs on and lay-in. Hold on, let me finish out this slip. Let's snag. Here it is. Let's do AKI under 4.5 League of Legends. So yeah, so it'll let us do that. It'll let us do way under 4.5, on over 5. Alex Caruso under 26.5 fantasy score. Darius Garland under 38.5 fantasy score, and then AKI under 4.5 kills. Like I said, direct comparison to Hot Streak, taking into consideration, that they're a dynamic payout platform and adjusting to money coming in these odds and lines. Also, Alex Caruso, Darius Garland. Why are we taking them? Right, we have two other books. Looks like DraftKings and BetMGM for both of them that are agreeing these should be right around two less than what they're set at on PrizePicks. So it seems to be a little bit of value taking the under on PrizePicks at these more aggressive fantasy scores. And how we calculate these fantasy scores is by taking into consideration all of the overs and the unders and the odds for those over and unders across the statistics that make up player fantasy score here on PrizePicks. On those apps, and on the back end, calculate what that fantasy score would be by taking into consideration all of that on these sports books. So we're getting some value on the unders of Caruso and Garland in the NBA. Now, another play that's really solid is this Zerafix play. We're looking at it set to 25 on PrizePicks, set to 23.5 on Hot Streak, juice minus 161 on the under, and then 23 on JockMKT. So both the other two DFS apps that we have that have a line set are agreeing that this should be right around 23.5-ish. We get it almost too higher here on PrizePicks. So if the market is being, the apps that we have multiple DFS apps setting lines individually, right? If they are agreeing against one app by 2 kills that are off, I'm going to trust the 2 apps that are agreeing, especially if you have more. The more the merrier, right? Lunch off here, maybe not as much because it seems to be the market's a little split, right? So we're taking into consideration all of these DFS apps that have a line set for it. And ParlayPlay says this should be at 28.5, so they're a little split on this one. However, ABR over 24 on PrizePicks, set to 26 and 26.5 and 25.5. So a little bit of value on the over of 24 over here on PrizePicks. So if you guys do want to go ahead and build out some League of Legends plays or CS2 plays or Valorant plays by comparing to the market, this is exactly how you would do it, right? You want to find where you are getting an edge when comparing to the rest of the market. And Leggy right here, don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I would imagine over 20, right? It's a low line for two maps. That is nuts. But nonetheless, 22, 22, 22. PrizePicks seems to be off. That's why we do it. You guys are probably destroying my vocabularizer. Daniel says. Doesn't matter how you say it if it cashes. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, RP. I totally forgot about that, to be honest. Still should be available. Your wagon, though. Actually, I wonder if I make you... RP, I'm going to see if I can make you a mod. I'd have to look into that a little bit, actually. So there you go. 106 people in here, 24 likes. We got to do better than that. Hit the like button, my peeps. We built out our first PrizePicks slip. There's plenty of esports value right now. If you have the tools, highly suggest you guys getting in all of the slips you can with these esports plays. You guys got to think about it like this, right? These niche markets are really hard are really easy to find value, right? Hard for these DFS apps that have a lot of stuff going on with regular sports and such to keep up, right? So we are able to find where they are off pretty often when comparing to the market. Sometimes it's PrizePicks, sometimes it's Underdog, sometimes it's Hot Streak. But nonetheless, these niche esports or niche markets in general within sports, whether it's like shot attempts, 3-pointers made, kind of these niche markets are where you can really take advantage of these apps. Let's see. Jackson, what do you mean my favorite book? Favorite like DFS app? Or ooh, hang on. Okay. Wemby over 3.5 assists looks really good on Underdog. Let's refresh. Hopefully we're not too late to the party. I mean, we don't have much to get in with it. Could take Tim Hardaway rebounds. Over 3.5 assists. It's just so much push potential on a slip on that play. We could take Fazian Fields. So with this being such a high play, 56.33%, what we could do is take some of these plays. I don't really want to take these push potential plays as in May and Hardaway. So we could take Fields under 13.5 points and assists, and then we could take, we wanted to stick with college basketball, Anchor. Set the 24.5, minus 130 juice, but set to 23.5 now on ParlayPlay. I wish there was some more clear value on Underdog right now to get in with this. Yeah, I don't love it. It's probably going to be gone here on Underdog in a second. Could take high headshots. It's just a one-to-one comparison to PrizePicks, though. Check the middling tool. Jermaine Marshall under 6 rebounds. Honestly, I just wish there was some more clear-cut value. Like, we could do something, but I just feel like we're forcing it a tad bit. But Wemby, over 3.5 assists. Pretty good right now. Rest of the market has this about -153. Average odds to go over 3.5 assists. We get it, -122 and a 3-pick slip on UD. Might just take a swing at this. Somebody said RJ Barrett under 4.5 assists. Like, could we? Yeah, it's kind of being weighed down here. So honestly, might be willing to do that. So we could take Faison Fields. Let's take Fields under points and assists. If this is still here. Under 13.5 points and assists. And then RJ Barrett under 4.5. Oh, Fields just got bumped. They're telling me they haven't bumped Wembanyama, but they bumped Fields. It's incredible. All right, then let's go with Tim Hardaway Jr. It's just a heavy push potential prop. You don't want to play it. I don't blame you for not playing it, but at the same time, still a good play given. Look at how juiced under 2.5 is. Like I said, it's just a heavy potential prop, push potential prop. Worst comes to worst. Hopefully we hit Wembanyama and RJ Barrett and we push Tim Hardaway. All right, so let's see. I've seen some comments. Somebody says correlation tool or optimizer. Like, which one do you recommend? Well, I mean, both, but it just kind of depends on what you're into, what you're looking for as far as a tool to help you find value within DFS, right? The optimizer, what you guys are seeing here, is more so you guys can just line compare, see what the odds are all in one place to help you quickly make decisions and find plus EV plays and get them into slips, right? The correlation tool, profitable slip generator, kind of all in one, is more up to you. If you would like to receive slips that are fully plus EV or the best highly correlated slips possible at that current time, given the props available for those same games, right? Where you don't have to think about it, you can just tail and play, then that might be for you to get the correlation tool. Totally up to you guys. But if you guys are interested in any of the tools at Daily Grind Fantasy, linked in the description of the live stream, you can get access to everything you see in here today. Let's go ahead and kind of move forward. ParlayPlay under 44.5 points combo for Kuminga and Wembanyama is about the only decent play at the very second. We'll keep clicking through, see where we're at. Let me pull this off for now. Okay, so there is maybe a little bit of better value. 60% are here. Still not going to really give us too much. Pretty nuts play, though. Quickly, under 33.5 PRA right now. Set to 31.5 on majority of these apps. 32.5 on FanDuel. So clear value taking the under 33.5. They are way off when comparing to the rest of the market. I don't know if there's been some news, if somebody's out or not. but yeah, quickly now questionable. That's where some of this line change is happening. Yep, nothing really there. Let's check Fliff. I know somebody was asking about Fliff just a little bit ago. Bunch of long shot plays. None of the player props you're kind of looking for at the moment. Could be some solid value popping up. A lot of college basketball. I did tweet out a college basketball Fliff play earlier that has now moved. Let's check out some Dabble. We'll check out some Hot Streak. DeMar DeRozan over 23.5 points. Okay, hang on. DeMar DeRozan over 23.5 points. And then let's find something else. Durant under 37.5 PRA. Bang, there it is. Oops. I just spelled Durant and DeRozan like in the same word. Boom. 3.31x multiplier, right? DeMar DeRozan, we are getting it minus 119. Was it? I've already clicked off it. Yeah. We're getting it at minus 119. Average odds on the sportsbooks is like minus 140-ish, 47, something like that. And then Kevin Durant, we can see here that the rest of the DFS app market has this at 37.5. Fliff has it under favored minus 125 at 36.5. We get it at minus 119 at 37.5. So one higher PRA, better odds for us here on Hot Streak as well. So we went ahead, we can lock that in. I can see you guys are probably already hitting this. If you guys aren't on Hot Streak, highly suggest it. Just because if you guys could see how much value there really actually is when comparing to the rest of the market, what these lines are across that app, pretty nuts. Roger, it's all good. I wouldn't say better is dead. I wouldn't say better is dead. If anything, guys, better is very slow to adjust to lineup news when comparing to like the sports books, especially. So right around an hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes ish before the first NBA games of the day tip off, and there's all this lineup news, injury news coming out for NBA. That's where you're really going to still be able to take advantage of better. So still pay attention to it. Obviously, you want to play the promos nonetheless. So still pay attention to it, guys. I promise there's still going to be a need to be having some type of bankroll on better for you guys. Just peek back around real quick. We can probably find a little bit more value on... Back to the middling tool. So Cade Cunningham. It's like you hammered that one, guys. Good stuff. Cade Cunningham, under 37.5 PRA. Kind of like what we were looking at earlier. And then Joker, under 27.5 points. Set to 26.5 on all these DFS apps. Fliff, minus 120, under 26.5. Joker. That could be another one right there. Oh, geez. Hold on. Boom. So another 2-man right there, 3.26. So you're getting better lines and odds basically than you are on any of these other DFS apps, right? Where you're getting a 3x, right? Flat out 3x multiplier on some of these DFS apps for 2-mans. But you're getting this 3.26, and you're getting Jokic a point higher, clear value. You're getting Cade Cunningham 1 PRA higher, clear value, right? And you're getting a better payout. Yeah, bettors changed their payouts. You know, they had that crazy 6-leg payout where you were profiting 1.25x for 4 of 6, 1.5x for 5 of 6, and then 20x for 6 of 6. So you were profiting every time you went 4 of 6 through 6 of 6. Pretty nuts. I had talked about it. I told you guys I don't know how long that's going to last for, but we took advantage of it. We've had some hits. We've had some 4 of 6s. We've had some 5 of 6s. Because I can't get over how many League of Legends plays there are at the moment. Do have some NHL Capitals Jets slip. Positive correlation there. Let's see. We got Cleveland State, Oakland. This here's not a bad look. Couple of these. Plus money. You're getting Cleveland State, Oakland under 143. I mean, it's just barely, you know, not really worth playing, to be honest with you, because if some odds change. This is better. Plus 125 under 141. You got Bet Rivers that's lagging behind a little bit. Would say that definitely Pinnacle and DraftKings are the two of the sharper books. Not counting Bet Rivers. Bet Rivers is a book slow to adjust. Yeah, nothing like you guys are typically usually wanting as far as those player props. Breaking news. Tony Pollard agrees on a 3-year deal worth $24 million, Adam Schefter says, to the Tennessee Titans. You guys excited for NFL free agency? I'm pumped about that. David, my pal, my buddy, we've been looking at better. There's not enough value to really make a plus EV slip, which is exactly what we're going for here in general. Oh, wow. Gabe Davis to the Jags. Free agency is upon us. Let's go. My Patriots shipped off Mac Jones to the Jags as well. Not too mad about that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. Let's give out a correlated NHL slip. Yeah. And then Russell Wilson, yep, to the Steelers, etc. Let's give out one of these slips. I'm assuming everybody's going to want the Capitals Jets, right? If you guys had a choice, Capitals, Jets, Devils, Rangers. All right, yeah, let's just do it. All right, so this is going to be a correlated slip from the Daily Grind Fantasy Correlation Tool. What it does is it scans the market for the most highly correlated props that are not going to cause a payout shift, guys, because at that point, it's not going to be profitable getting away from that 25x payout. But when we can go ahead and still positively correlate without a payout shift is huge, and why we do it here on these set payout platforms. So what it does is it scans the market for the most highly correlated plays that will correlate together, and then also taking into consideration, the odds for the overs and the unders of these specific props and such to find a profitable slip. And we have one here. Caps, Jets. Let's reveal and see kind of the game script we are going to be rooting on. So as you guys can see, Tom Wilson over 2.5 hits. Connor Hellebuyck under 25.5 saves. And then we are stacking the Jets over shots on goals. So what we are rooting for here are the Jets to be in possession of the puck. The longer they're in possession of the puck means less opportunity for the Capitals to get shots on goal, which would result in saves for Hellebuyck. I don't even know. I'm just going to say the man Connor. Tom Wilson, over 2.5 hits. Only way he can get hits is if the Jets are on offense. So more opportunity if they are on offense more often for Tom Wilson to go over 2.5 hits. Now let's go ahead and lock this in. Let's see. Tom Wilson over 2.5 hits. Hellebuyck under. And then shots on goal. We have Morrissey, Connor, Ehlers, and Niederreiter. There's some tough names in hockey sometimes. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Morrissey, Connor, Ehlers, and Niederreiter. Nino. Boom. So there it is. 25x payout. Over 2.5 hits, Tom Wilson. Connor, the goalie for the Jets. Under 25.5 goalie saves. Morrissey, Connor, Ehlers, and Niederreiter over shots on goal. RP, if you could hook up the boy there, I would appreciate it. Wait, I don't even... You guys said something... Oh, somebody's message was retracted. Oh, sorry. Here, hold on. Can you guys see the full slip? There it is. I didn't realize that you guys couldn't see the actual slip due to the PrizePicks screen in the way. Trying here. It's a one-man show. It's a one-man show. Trying. Yeah, gonna go ahead and try and get you guys the link. 1 second. Waiting on its backup. Waiting on its backup for the old link toss here, boys. However, you guys should have plenty of time to go ahead and enter in this slip. As you guys can see, positively correlated NHL slip. We'll spit it out for any of the games that are going to have a positively correlated slip that is a profitable slip over the long term. It's the only way you're going to go ahead and see it. We're not going to put out slips that are not profitable over the long term, given the requirements needed to have a profitable slip. Ellers over 2.5 shots on goal, and Niederreiter over 2 shots on goal. I think let me see this. Hold on, I think Bosa hooked it up. Boom, got it. Christian Wilkins headed to the Raiders. Big loss for Miami. Bump this fan up a tad. The link is into the chat for you guys for that slip there. Appreciate you guys. All right, I think that is probably going to be it for this stream. So let's go ahead and I think end it there. Just kind of click through real quick. Yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. Remember, if you guys want access to all the tools linked in the description of this, well, that you see on this live stream, linked in the description, you guys can get access. But that is going to be it. I will see you guys definitely tomorrow for another live stream here at Daily Grind Fantasy. Peace.